Good morning, survivors, and welcome back to another episode. It's finally time. I think I'm ready. I think we're going to build our house. Now, I was debating heavily about how to handle this episode because building in Valheim can take a long time. I mean, I've spent 8 hours on a build before. So there's no way I can fit an entire build in one episode. There's no way. So what I think is going to happen here is I'm going to record a bit, maybe 15 minutes at a time. Or actually, no, I'm going to record like maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes at a time. And then I'm going to put that into a video. And it's basically going to be like a speedy up part. Where I show myself building a section of the house. And then all of a sudden, it's just going to jump to like 4 hours later. So you're going to see the episode, and it's just going to fade out or just automatically cut out and jump to 4 hours later. And then that's where the progress is. I'm going to show the progress, talk about what I've done, and then maybe do about another 10-15 minute speedy up part. Well, it's going to be like 5-10 minutes for you guys, but it might be like a 30-minute part of me building, speedy up part that, and then jump again until I think I'm close to the end product. Because I want to try to fit it all in one episode, but I don't think that's possible. Unless I decide to do like an extra long, like a 2-hour episode, where it's basically building the Great Hall, and it's a 2-hour long episode. But, I don't know. We'll have to see how to handle that, because this is going to be a massive build with a massive undertaking. And I want you guys to be there with me as I build this. So I don't want to skip too much, but at the same time, I don't want to show too much, because this isn't a live stream. This is just me posting on YouTube. And if it was a live stream, then I would post the whole episode as a live stream. I've done that before. It was an 8-hour episode. But anyways, let's get rid of this grayling, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what the plans are here. Come on. I hate that knockback. It puts them so far back, which then becomes a pain in the ass to hit them. All right. So here's the central layout, basically. So we've got the main road coming in from the bridge, okay? Eventually what I'm going to do is I'm also going to build a small little cutoff road here that's going to go over to there, because there's already a road coming down from there, and I'll show that here in a minute. So we have the main road / bridge entering onto our island right here. All right, so we come onto our island. We're going to come up to this spot right here. And then there's going to be a branch off that goes this way. That's going to lead up to the outdoor area, because eventually our old house, there's another goblin, and the craft, that area up there, that's going to be kind of like our storage area for like all of our wood and our stone and our charcoal and all that kind of stuff. And that's also going to be where we're going to have all the furnaces and the kilns and everything all set up over there. That's what that's going to be. And there'll be a small little road leading off that way. And then from there, there we go. That's how there'll be a backdoor entrance leading there. But anyways, I'll get to that first, or next soon. So from here, we come up to this part of the road, which I still need to finish getting this all set up. It's a little funky right now. This will be the main entrance to the Great Hall, where we'll come in at. So we'll come into here, and then this will be the Great Hall, where we have like all of our comfort buffs with the upstairs loft area where the bed will be. And all that stuff. But before we do that, obviously we have the boar pen that's right here, which I'm going to update it a little bit, but I think for now, oh, love is in the air. I saw that. Doing jiggy with it when I opened the door. Look at him just pushing her. But this is the boar pen where we raise all of our boars, and then here's where I tame them when I catch new ones. Oh, and another one. And all that kind of stuff. So that's the boar pen. We'll update it a little bit later. I'm actually out of raspberries, so I'm going to need to go do a massive raspberry farm. And then as we come out of the boar pen and we come this way, we come to the garden area where I'll have all my carrots and my turnips. Now, I know there's new crops in the game. I'm not familiar with it. So once we get to basically Hearth and Home late game, that's when it's going to start feeling a little new to me, a little fresh. I plan on updating this a little bit, but not too much, because obviously, unless they've made any changes, I won't be able to do plains crops here, which I feel kind of stupid that you can't do that, but it is what it is. So moving on. There will be no road or anything over this way just yet. I have no plans for anything. From there, let's backtrack to the Great Hall. So we come into the Great Hall where we have like all of our big stuff, like trophies, all of our comfort, where we try to get our comfort as high as we can within this area right here. So we can get the maximum comfort buff. From there, we come back into this area. Piggies are being born. This will be where the kitchen area is. So we'll have the big kitchen area, all kitchen storage where we'll do all of our cooking. We'll have our hearth in here. We'll have the new oven and stuff in here, all that kind of stuff. So, and then that will transition over to this section, which will become the storage room, where we'll have the big storage room that will have a door leading outside down here to where the other storage room for the outside stuff. Because yes, I know I can put it in boxes. I'm fully aware of that. But I like doing that, and I'm going to do that. So, on you. Now, obviously, when we get to a point where we got too much stuff outside, I will put boxes inside labeled with the stuff. Yes. But not until we have, like, iron chest or something like that. But anyways, so that will lead to there. So this brings me back to the other road I was talking about. So there'll be a new road, pathway, whatever you want to call it, coming from that way over to here. And then down here is where the dock's going to be. This little section, I'm thinking about doing kind of like an outdoor patio area, just kind of like a little sit down thing in the back, just to make it look nice. Like, you know, we're driving up with our boat and, you know, we see the back ass end of our house right here, but there's a nice porch with flowers and stuff. Yeah, why not, right? But, down here, this is where the dock's going to be. Haven't decided how I'm going to build it yet. I was debating about doing just a long dock, and then I was also debating about doing like a long dock with 2 piers. That way I have one for the long ship and one for the short ship. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how we want to handle that. And then go from there. So that is the general layout of everything that we're going to do here. Obviously, there's no way I'm going to be able to finish this whole build. I'm going to record, like I said, I'm going to record about 30, maybe 40 minutes of the build. And then I'll probably cut and then spend a few hours off and on over the next day or two just doing the build behind the scenes. And then bring you guys back for that. So I'll probably end up doing like a 3 times speedy up bit, showing you guys the first part of the build, like I was originally saying. Yeah, and go from there. But anyways, so we're just going to get this started. So first and foremost, I need to offload and start getting things moving here. Okay, so let us drop off some stuff, just a few things, just to get our weight down just a little bit. Oh, world save. Oh, and the fermenter, oh, is fermenter done? Wow, it's been that long. It's been an hour already. Look at that, 6 poison resistance potions. Awesome. And for you guys that are not aware, we now have a harpoon and a razor. I'm so sorry that I'm so pissed at myself that didn't get recorded. I am like generally pissed off that did not get recorded. I remember hitting the button and talking about it. I went through the whole entire thing about, oh wow, we found one, and then right behind that one was another one. And as soon as we took those 2 down, a freaking serpent showed up and we ran for it, and as we were running for it, we ran into a third one. A third Leviathan. It was chaotic. It was a crazy 20 minutes. So again, I'm really mad at myself for not double checking to see if it was actually recording. Okay, we'll put those in there. Oh, hold on, let me make sure that there's nothing else I can make. I don't want to make another one because they stack. They make 6 at a time because I have the Valheim Plus set to 6 at a time. Just because I don't want to have to wait forever. I'm already waiting in 2 days in game, so let me mix a little bit more boar jerky. This is what I need the most. I'm gonna definitely have to head back out and get raspberries. Alright, that's probably it. Alright, well anyways, guys. Oh, here we go. Alright guys, bringing you guys back here. It's been about 2 hours after I cut, after that quick little speedy up bit. This is what I've got done so far for the Great Hall. Perfect timing, it just started raining. So we used the 26-degree angle roofing instead of the 41 for the entire roof. And as you can see, I am right at my build limit using the core pillars as stability. I only had to use 4 of them, basically. So we just did the large one, and then we did 2 of the smaller ones, along with the new angled one. And then we did 1 tiny regular old pillar, the half one. And that was enough, doing that all the way through here, to be able to hold up this entire roof. Yeah, so if anybody wants to try to tell you again that you need to build an entire freaking skeleton of beams everywhere, I just proved them wrong. I've done this enough, I know. Now, if I was to use these right here, the 45-degree angle ones, I wouldn't be able to do it. We would need iron support pillars to be able to do a 45-degree angle roof with the same setup. Because these pillars, their stability only goes up about 4 high, where the iron stability ones can go up to about, I believe it's 8 or 10 high. So you can actually get a much bigger build out of wood with it. And then obviously once you use stone, it becomes a completely different scenario, because the first 2 or 3 layers of stone count as blue. Or yeah, as that blue right there, they count as that before they actually start turning green. But anyways, that's here nor there. We're a long way off before we start building it out of stone. But yeah, this is what I came up with for my design for my Great Hall. I had to change it a little bit, because normally I do an odd number wide, but I did an even number. That way I only have a one high vent across the entire ceiling. But since I did an even number of 6 wide, I had to basically do a 3 and 4, the middle 2 right here, all the way across, just to make OCD friendly. So the whole roof is insulated, or not insulated, is ventilated. And right here is where we're going to have our little... I haven't decided if I want to put hearths here or if I want to put a bonfire here. I don't know about having a bonfire inside. But I've done it before. Back when early access, well, it's still early access technically, but back in early access, when the game first launched, I was part of an RP server, and we were building our meat hall, our Great Hall, which was about, I'd say about 4 wider, well, 2 wider on each side, and was about twice this length. And we pulled off an amazing feat with that building. And that was all pre-stone. Like, we hadn't even beat the 3rd boss yet. We were still just after beating the Elder. We really pounded down. I think we had maybe, we had these pillars right here. We used 2 double stacks, and then we did the similar method we did here. But we used a 45-degree angle once, and it was an amazing haul. We had a big bonfire, right in the dead center. And then in the back, it was kind of like it was more of a mix of Viking meat hall / guild hall, because that's also where everybody on the server came to pick up jobs or missions or quests or PvP or raiding missions, because we would go to other people's servers, PvP servers, and raid people's stuff and bring it back to our server. It was pretty fun. Obviously, it was a mutual thing. We talked to the server owners ahead of time, but it was fun times. I missed that group. That was a fun RP server. But anyways, this is what I got done so far. Next thing on my list is to work on the kitchen and storage room, which will be right over there. So the kitchen will be here, and the storeroom will be over there. The kitchen will basically just be everything cooking related and potion / mead related. But I also want to have a moment of silence for all of our boars. They're all dead. The forest attacked. Frickin' Elder sent his minions. They broke part of my fence. A brute with 700 health broke part of my fence. All the boars got out, and Yeah, the boars did kill off most of them, but there were only level 3 boars with 60 health, so they didn't last very long, and they all died. So I have to go get new boars now. So let's have rest in peace for all of our boars and their skin. Sad moments. Alright, it's fine. Not a big deal. If they were star boars and that were like level 5, they probably would have done better. They had like 200 health, they probably would have done way better. But anyways, I'm going to get back to building. I will bring you guys back when we made a little bit more progress. Oh. Oh, what a night. What a day. Kitchen's done. Well, sort of. Not done. Like, the build's done. So this is the kitchen. So it's more of an open vent concept on the walls versus that one. So I can, you know, everything will be placed in here. We'll have our fryers here. I need to set up a vent right there. But other than that, I think that's about it. That's all I really need to do. I'm going to do that real quick here. I'm going to make sure I got the wood for it. Get up on the roof. Alright, so we're going to come here. We're going to get rid of this one and this one. That's going to allow us to put these in. Okay, and then we want to go here. Those are probably going to fall. Just so we're all aware. Give it a second. Pretty sure it's going to fall. No, not going to fall? So it's right at the build limit. Okay. Put this in for aesthetic purposes, just to make it look nice. And there we go. We got our vent for the kitchen. Alright, and I put a bunch of fires down over there just for shits and giggles. So it's coming along nicely. We've got our great hall, like our little living area right there with our vent. Smoking. We got our kitchen vent right here and our nice little fancy kitchen. We'll be able to store all of our foods, do all of our cooking, all of our potion making, all that stuff will all be done in here. It's going to be nice. Alright, we have room for shelves. We can put stuff on display. It's going to be awesome. Now, obviously, this isn't my end-all base. This is just my early to mid-game base. I just need something that's going to be functional that we can actually, you know, do stuff with. Alright, next, storage room. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, guys, there it is. I am voiceovering this part just because I did not do an exit for this clip. I actually completely forgot to, but you know, it isn't here nor there. So yeah, in this last part right here, we finished off the warehouse. It was definitely a lot of work putting this together. It took me about 2-3 days to do this build. It's a pretty standard build. It's not a fancy, anything fancy like that with all, you know, pretty sure you can find people out there that do things way better than this. I ended up adding the spiked walls around the sides of the workshop, not the workshop, but the warehouse and the kitchen, just to provide a little bit more defense on those sides and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, this build. I know it was an interesting build, that was for sure. We're definitely got some more builds to come. There's a lot of stuff updating. I'm actually about 4 episodes ahead of this one already in recording, so I got to get those edited and get those out as well. So there's definitely a lot more to come in the building. This is not the end of the base. This is, by the way, this is our meadow / black forest base. This is not our swamp / mountain / plains base, basically. This is not our end game base. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, if you guys like to see more content, you're enjoying it, and you want to help support it, I don't plug this in often, more often than lately though, but don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are enjoying my content and want more content. You could also join my Discord. You can leave a comment, tell me what you guys enjoyed about it. You know, I'm not the greatest person in the world at this game. even though I have over 1,000 hours and I like to think I'm good at the game. If you guys have any suggestions or would like to like remind me about something, I've pretty much done 90% of this game outside of Hearth and Home, so there's really nothing you could spoil for me. So, you know, helpful tips here and there are never a bad thing. But anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.